Like the trio here is now ready to go. They are all fully armed. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Mr. Stan coming back at you with another review, and this time we're backtracking to the year 2011, 2012, roughly about the time when SideShow was doing their versions of G.I. Joe. That is right, I didn't actually know about it until I actually purchased this one from a shop, and this particular one is going to be the 1:6 scale Snake Eyes exclusive with his side companion Wolf Timber. And without further ado, I think it's time for us to take a look at this unboxing. Here we go. Everyone, so the first thing you should notice is that if yours came with a brown box, which mine did, or what I found in the shop, it's basically going to look like this. You can see on the side of the box it says SideShow Collectibles, Thousand Oaks, California, 91320, Snake Eyes and Timber 6 scale figure exclusive. And of course, it's got item number 26311, one PC made in China. And once we take it out of the brown box, you got the main box right here, and you can see on the front there he is, Snake Eyes, looking so awesome. Commando on the side it says, and on the bottom you can see it says SideShow exclusive Snake Eyes with Timber right there. And if we turn the box, you can see another depicted artwork. Pretty nice. It's got a little like kind of blast background right there with Snake Eyes holding his ninja blade, and his tactical clothes look just quite amazing if you ask me. It looks quite nice. And then when we turn it again, you can see there he is. There is Snake Eyes. Okay, it looks like he's strutting a leather mask with some ski goggles. There you also see there is Timber, which is really unique actually, which I find really it's just really a nice add-on addition to this figure. And there he shows also his weapons. You got his boot knife, Timber right there, and let's take a look. Also, you see a commando card. It says codename Snake Eyes, file name classified, primary military specialty infantry, second military specialty hand-to-hand combat instructor, first place classified grade E5, and it gives, of course, this. I won't go into too much detail, but you also see on the side you can also get Lieutenant Falcon and Zartan, which I have yet to acquire, so I'm not sure if I can actually find those. And if I do, I probably would like to pick them up as well. And here he is again. Now, what's cool about this box is that it's magnetically sided right here, where you can actually just open up the box like so. And I'm going to go ahead and see it's magnet sided, which is really nice. And here again, there he is. Once you open it up, this is magnetic, okay, and it opens up into two parts right here. And I'm going to take off the little paper covering on the side. And once you open it up, there you have this. And let's see if we can get a good camera angle on here. It says Yo Joe. It says G.I. Joe is highly trained classified special operation unit composed of men and women from around the globe. And in any case, I won't go into too much detail. This is just a, it's a very nice commentary to pretty much what you all are going to be opening up to see, which is what we want, which is the Snake Eyes. And all right, here we go. When it's out of the box, this is exactly what it looks like, still in the plastic packaging. We're gonna go ahead and take a look over here on the side first with this box. And as you can see, there is Timber inside the plastic casing. You've also got the sheath and the sword to Snake Eyes. Here, it looks like these are additional ammo clip holsters, I think. And this is just really I am so impressed by this figure already without even taking him out, because you can see this is Timber without metal pins. He's actually pegless with no metal pins inside. It looks like it's actually a very heavy. It's a heavy figure. This has got some weight to it, solid. And not to mention, you also got an additional. You can see, wow, Timbers with his bearing, his fangs right there. Nice thermostat. That's just a quite nice touch right there. It looks kind of like the one I use when I go hiking. Another pouch right here. Could be like a first aid kit pouch or whatnot, but the quality of it is actually quite nice from the way it looks and the way it feels. It looks exactly like the exact same, you could say ammo or med kit pouch. Separate pouch right there with the same material. Now let's look over here with Snake Eyes. There you have Snake Eyes comes apparently with two additional boots, right? So I guess you can see with the toe up, it shows, and then the toes down, so you can like use the action pose sort of, which is very unique. He comes with 1, 2, so he's got 1, 2, one pair, two pairs. He's got two pairs of different types of hands, and of course he's got the clenched fist hands right there. You can already see right here the material for Snake Eyes. Well, absolutely incredibly nice. I like this material. This is just so real. It's going up to, if not better than Hottoys quality, if you ask me right now already. I can see, like, for Hottoys they do a good job, but SideShow did an excellent job, if you ask me. So far, even I haven't even taken them out. I can just see all the detailing from the pouches to the bags. This material is amazing. And also, he comes with two head sculpts. One was his iconic, you can see, visor, and the other one where you can see it's kind of like a leather with a ski mask sort of look to him. And if you thought the G.I. Joe Classified Deluxe Snake Eyes was weaponized, you have not seen anything. Look at this. He's got two grenades, two flash bombs. He's got, wow, 4 ammo clips right here, a large silencer. He's got an Uzi. You're looking at another submachine gun with a laser sight, another silencer right here. Wow, look at that. It's an HK with a grenade launcher option. And you've got, wow, Terminator style types of grenade rounds, 6 of them right there. Wow, and look, another lengthy side of ammo clips. Crazy. And of course, you got to top it off with his own just side pistol, maybe a Beretta, and of course there's his boot knife right there. This is a super weaponized Snake Eyes. I mean, I am so glad I picked this up. This is, I mean, honestly, you guys cannot just, I can't believe, or I can't even use words to describe how amazingly awesome this figure is, especially for when this was produced. This was like back in 2011, 12, whatnot. It's not like these days where you get Hottoys, and basically Hottoys is supposed to be like, you know, the top of the line for a lot of things, but oh my goodness, I think SideShow, why did they quit this? They could have just really outperformed a lot, if you ask me. Real quick, I wanted to go ahead and pull out my other Snake Eyes, which is basically the Hottoys. This is the Hottoys version of Snake Eyes right here from the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie. You're looking at probably about, what, 3 or 4 years apart difference between when these two were released, because obviously this is the movie version. But I wanted to point out the fact that, again, like I mentioned, okay, there's a dramatic difference in accessories for sure, but then again, you can see already, because of the design and whatnot, the bulk already you can see on this particular Snake Eyes from Hottoys is a lot larger. However, I believe, for me, I like the detailing. I mean, the detailing of this Snake Eyes from SideShow is really, just really top notch. I mean, you're talking about a company who's, again, you know, challenging Hottoys when Hottoys is trying to be like on top, because of course with the spur of Marvel and Iron Man and all that stuff, they've just, you know, they've really have been just there. But then again, SideShow sure has a longer history, and just look, the weapons you get for here, you get what? You get a pistol, you got a submachine gun right there, you got 2 knives, 2 different swords, tons of optional hands, but that's just definitely not compared to what you get with, look, double head sculpts. You get these weapons right here, all this, you just, honestly, and the thing is, the prices are roughly only like, if not about the same for retail, or not. It's just, wow, which would you choose? Even if this was maybe, let's say, 30 or 40 more US dollars for, say, this Snake Eyes, I'd definitely have to go with this no matter what, because it's just too awesome right here for the SideShow. Alright, now here are both Snake Eyes now fully out of their boxes and just without any accessories, pretty much just what it came with without putting any accessories on. This is how they look. Now if you look through here, you can pretty much see that the roughly the size comparison, not too much, but I can tell you that this one does actually have a bit more heft to it, just simply because of the engineering of the design body. This one you could say is a bit more looser. He's also not as, he doesn't have as much mass compared to the G.I. Joe Retaliation version of Snake Eyes. But in introspect, if you look at it, I mean, the size-wise from here, if you can take a look, it is almost roughly the same. There is not much of a difference in how big they look. Other than that, of course, this one's got a bit more padding. This for the Retaliation version over here. I'll just go ahead and turn onto the side. Turn it to the side, you can have a look. You can already see there's maybe a bit more, he's a bit thinner here on the leg side. And about the chest area, it's due to the fact that this has more padding to it. But this one here, it's got a little bit more heft, if you ask me, compared to the SideShow version. But as far as tactical equipment goes, I'll tell you, the sideshow here, it wins hands down. This guy has got not just these, magazine holsters or whatnot, not just these ammo belts, but he's got more additional carry-on bags to attach to him, which I'll try to add in later. But other than that, it's just wow. Yeah, I mean, I like both Snake Eyes, to be honest, even though I didn't really like the movie. But I've got to say, ever since picking up this sideshow now, and even actually having to look at him right now as it is, and since I've just done the fully unboxing primarily right now, I've got to say I have to give it up. If I had to choose between the two, I'd still have to go with the sideshow, due to the fact that he just looks just so tactically awesome. And not to mention, again, you can change out his head sculpt. This is the one that comes with sideshow. And obviously, if you want to look closely again, we'll take a look closely at the visors, okay, between both of them. Wow. This one, of course, is a new clean cut. This one is more of, you could say, it's already got this, like, kind of age to it, which is fine. But it just, like, this gives a very good representation of what Snake Eyes would be like out in the combat. And I guess you could say they did that knowing that they wanted everyone to have this very, like, movie, cartoon, comic book feel for the Snake Eyes. Let me go ahead and pull off, and I'll go ahead and put this on, and we'll go ahead and see how does it compare with, they both have their visor heads. Let me go ahead and snap that in. All right, there we go. I think it's in. Okay, here we go. So there it is. So basically, if we take a look again, there they are. It does seem a little bit thinner, though. I'll tell you that. It's probably because I just adjusted and put his head on, but he does look like this actually, this Snake Eyes right here looks like he simply because he's not wearing that armor padding. I think if we were to actually swap out the armor padding that he's got on this side, I bet you it would roughly look the same. However, just to let you know, you can see basically from the fabric, wow, this is just articulated quite well. The design, the fabric, everything is just really good on the sideshow one. I mean, these right here, you can actually put in like additional ammo size belts in the pockets. I believe there's also another backpack that you assemble to the back over here, also with his sword sheath also comes. Attachments, I know, grenades and things. If you've seen the picture art, that you'll also add to him there. You got his ammo thigh holders, his side weapon here. It looks like the silencer is going to go right there. And of course, well, a really nice gimmick right here was his boot knife. And all in all, and this, let's see, does this unzip? I think this unzips, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So you can unzip and zip his jacket if you're really wanting to change up his clothes, which I think I'll just leave as it is. I think it's really cool already. Overall, honestly, this is like what you're looking at here. Two different Snake Eyes. Let's see if I got a better shot. Let's see if I can take it from the side. If you look at the side shot right there from their visors, this obviously the retaliation right here, he's got more of that kind of cutting edge. This one, again, like I said, this is more of the worn type. You can see already there's a bit from the neck area right there, whereas this one, the neck looks a bit more solid, more clean cut. That's only, again, if you can just use the fabric to raise it up, you could probably hide this. You can see it's a little bit there from the side, but it's still okay. It's very minor, and especially since you're talking about a few years off, if not more, between when these two figures were created and released. Wondering, the heads are swappable. You could, if you just seen, I just used the original head for the Snake Eyes sideshow to add on to the G.I. Joe Hottoys Retaliation. They do actually fit. It's actually not a bad fit right there. If you take a look at it, this actually, I almost feel like I want to keep this on the Hottoys figure. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, I just took off the Hottoys initial head sculpt right here, which is right there. But if you look at it, in my opinion, they both look fine. They fit fine. It's just wow. In fact, again, like I said, I do love both head sculpts from Sideshow. I like this type of ski mask version, and this was the original iconic visor version. This is really nice. I'm so glad I picked this up because you can now accessorize, or I can accessorize right now, both of my Snake Eyes 1 and 6 scales from two different companies. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and sidetrack a bit here and go and take a look first at the Timber 1 and 6 scale part of this exclusive package with Snake Eyes. I am just impressed once again with the ingenuity of this. However, there is a flaw, and I'll show you in just a moment. But let's just look at the detailing of Timber. You can take a look. Wow, very nice shading, very nice artistry right there. You can see just from the rim of his mouth to his nice canine eyes, or you could say wolf eyes, ears. The shading is incredible. Now, it what is really special about it is, like, you can see there are so many different joints right here that rotate even on his paws and his legs. That is really it's just amazing in that sense, because they want you to put him in so many animalistic way poses possible. You can see he can twist within the midsection, even his tail right here. Okay, of course it's not going to like fully, well, you can see the rotation. Actually, it's not too bad. It can twist around. Of course, it's not two separate pieces, it's one solid tail, but you see the hind legs to this part to this part. You can see there are three different separate joints right there, and of course the thigh itself can, fully extend back. So if you wanted to have him in this kind of like relaxed pose, kind of like this right here, just like a real wolf or a real dog would do, you can have that. That is just really amazing. It's really, I love the realism on how they did this, because really, you would have thought that it would be kind of like one solid piece, right? But it's not. It is actually a bunch of separate, you could say, intuitive or very ingenious way of trying to make this animal as a 1/6 scale figure, especially as a companion for such a legendary character like Snake Eyes. It's just really amazing. I mean, you can just have him on the side, grazing right here, just like that. That is just good. And the shading and everything, it really does match. Now, where's the flaw going to come in is the fact that because this guy is actually quite heavy. He, if anything, if not, he actually may weigh a bit more than Snake Eyes himself. And with that, with that is the problem that he cannot actually prop himself up very well, simply because the weight, goes down on the joints, and you can see he's really just, he's just, you gotta be careful on it. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a fix for this, maybe, and if you do know of a fix, please let me know in the comments below. But it's like he will really literally go timber if you're not careful. Right now, I think I've sort of got him okayish, but then normally you can't really hold his joints that well. He will slide over and just go timber, really. Oh, yeah. So you got to be a bit careful. This is because, again, the weight of the top, the mass of the body itself is quite heavy. It is actually a very thick type of plastic, or you could say a molding, whichever type of material they use, which I'm not technical about and I don't know. But again, he's heavy, and you can see right there, if you're not proper or with his posing, it's not easy as well to give him to be in full stance. I mean, you would probably need an action base right here to give him that jumping effect or pouncing effect, but it's okay right there, a little bit okay. But then again, like I said, the weight is not going to be able to keep him on very standard, you could say fully stood position, because again, the joints right here on the bottom is just being weighed down. So you can see already he's going down a bit. Okay, he's holding, not too bad. Is he going to go down? Yes, he's going down. There he goes. Timber. Oh, okay, not too bad. You held it. Good dog. Well, good wolf, actually. And then, of course, another... Oh, look at that. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. The joints right here, they're just really... Wow. All right. In any case, let's move on to this accessory where you can switch off his head. And I'm going to go ahead and let you just, hey, relax there, buddy. Relax. 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 Good, Wolfie. Good, Wolfie. There we go. All right. So he has two sculpts. One where you can see basically there's his normal, normal face right there, and there where you have the vicious, the vicious wolf teeth right there. Look at that. Look at the detailing in there. You can see the glistening over here of the mouth inside to the palate. It is just vicious, and it's just really well done. The artistry is just amazing. Let me go ahead and swap off his head real quick, because it is actually a ball joint, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that off. There you go. And we're going to go into attack mode. Oh, let's see if I can get him inside. Oh, let me go ahead and just try to gently push him back inside. Gently push him back inside. It's not that... Oh, it's okay. Here we go. Haha. Check that out. You're thinking twice if you want to take my Snake Eyes, or you want to take my you want to take my dog food, my wolf food, okay? Or Cobra, that's it, Cobra. Cobra Commander, you've got it. You've got some problems here if you think you can mess with this guy right here. Of course, just let me go ahead and fix his pose first before you try to attack, because then I'll be ready for you. There we go. So, in any case, that is just amazingly vicious. I do love this. Although I wish that maybe they could have probably put a couple more pins or make it a bit tighter around the joints so that he has a bit better stability when trying to stand on all fours. I mean, if he's laying down, not a problem. There you go, right? But then, of course, we all want this person ready to pounce and just take out them troopers. Take them out. Take them out. All right, let's go ahead and put them right there. There we go. Oh, boy. Here we go. Okay. You can bow. You can beg. All right. It's time for us to look at accessories between the two Snake Eyes, and the first one we're going to look at is diving into the SideShow version. Here you can see displayed on these two panels are all the accessories, not to mention on the side over here I do have his additional head sculpt. This is the original one that came on his head, and of course you got his trusty side companion Timber. They both come with separate head sculpts for additional added pose and representation. But that is just ridiculous, because look at all this armament here. And not only that, I actually have some of it already put on the SideShow Snake Eyes already. If you look at it, I've actually put a majority of his HK clips all around his body. They just wow, they just go all the way around. You got his flashbangs right there. You've got here 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, four. Yeah, he's got 4 mags for his HK. And he's got a frag grenade. There's still one frag grenade that's actually on the bench. And here you've got, again, 2 flash grenades. You've got here, oh, okay, I've already actually inserted his Uzi clips right here. His submachine gun, his pistol is yet to be put inside. This pistol also comes with additional clips. And, of course, he's got an area here for his boot knife. And on the back, I've already inserted his sheath for his sword. There are just so many accessories for this Snake Eyes. It's just overwhelming. And I mean, honestly, this is one thing that I love about this figure is the amount of weaponry this guy comes with. So let's go ahead and take a look at his weaponry. So first off, you can see over here are the grenade rounds, okay? There's the grenade rounds right here. I mean, they have a very good representation. Obviously, it's up to you how you interpret it, but I think the detailing, everything is actually top notch. I mean, okay, so on the back it's not completely good, but still it's just like crazy detailing and so many small little parts in here. I mean, it fits inside the grenade launcher pretty well, just like so, right here. There you got the grenade launcher. I believe the front can be actually pushed in a little bit, maybe. We'll take a look at it in a minute. And check this out, he's got a strap right here. Let's see, this magazine can be removed, right? There we go, bullets inside. Look, locked and loaded. Okay. Oh, there's the grenade right there, grenade round. Okay, the scope, obviously it's not going to be super detailed, so it is like a solid part, but still it's just quite nice. I like this little hook grapple right here that you can put on. It's kind of like in that movie Terminator Salvation, right, where that guy had that sawed-off shotgun and he taught that kid how to basically hold this little latch so that later nobody can take your gun for you.
You point a gun at someone, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And also, look at this, he's got a folding stock, so he can get 2 different positions if he wanted to. He can have it fully, up to his shoulder, or he can just use it, just for quick reflex, just, take it out and just go da-da-da-da-da-da-da, boom. And not only that, of course, he's got the optional silencer, which is actually attached over here on the top. I believe this is the one that goes with it. Is this the one? Let's see, it's the other side. Okay, it's not this one. If it's not this one, it must be the other one. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, I do believe. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, just roll down. Just roll down. All right, here we go. We got an optional silencer here, so we're gonna go ahead and put the silencer on. All right, I think that other silencer goes to, let's see. Okay, there we go. He's got a silencer. Actually, every single pistol has somewhat of a silencer, which is quite amazing. This actually silencer, I believe, is going to another rifle, so it doesn't belong to Snake Eyes. I'll show you which rifle in a moment. And then let's go ahead and take a look at his, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a look at his knife. So there again, there's his little boot knife right there. Huge, really thick. Got a nice silver bladed edge right here, really nice. Okay, you've got his pistol. I believe it's his Beretta. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, just let me know inside the comments. Okay, clip goes underneath, except there's actually a clip inside, I believe, actually. Is there a clip? Oh, yeah, there's a clip inside. There's a clip inside, everyone. He's got a clip inside. There's that pistol right there for you. excellent detailing. Again, it looks like on the top action too, you might be able to, yes, that's right, you can you can actually clock it back. Oh my goodness. And then of course here, we got his frag grenade, which I've already put on side. He's actually got one on the side. Here, okay, this is where probably you could see a bit of a difference. Now, this is his little ninja katana, you could say. It's got the square rigid handle. And if you want to compare it here, this right here, if you take a look, you can see this is the G.I. Joe Retaliation, and this is the SideShow. So obviously, I think SideShow wins there because this right here is actually, yeah, this one right here, this is actually a very nice metallic type, giving it a nice bladed edge, and not to mention here you can see the clan symbol right there on the side. And I actually do believe this is actually a piece of aluminum. This is actually aluminum. This is actually, and this one's flimsy plastic. If you can see, I can actually bend it. And he actually has two swords. The G.I. Joe Retaliation has two swords, but we'll get more to that in a minute. So on par of ninja swords, obviously Hottoys wins on this one because of course this is just a bendy type of plastic, but you cannot, you know, look at those, just look at all those rounds. He is ready. He's a one-man army. And here we go. I believe here's his other submachine gun. Also got a silencer on the top. Also has the ability to add in an additional, I think this is the one correct to it. Yes, there, no, it's not this one. It's the other one. Jeez, I have so many silencers I get these all mixed up. I believe it's this one right here. Ah, there we go. So you can add additional silencer. There we go. Let's pull out those rounds. There you go. One round. Actually, many rounds in the magazine, just to give it that nice, well-rounded image. And again, check it out. It's going to fold. Hey, all the weapon stocks can fold. They can fold, everyone. I mean, I just love this. I mean, those of you who have this already know how awesome that is. And here, of course, is Uzi. And I believe, yes, this last silencer, which is a really long silencer barrel right there, goes to the end. And once again, you have a little hook right here to keep it, you know, hidden underneath him. And you can fold the stock again. And of course, the same action. There's the clip right there. This is just really incredibly amazing. I mean, I just love this detailing. Does the top actually move and cock back? No, it doesn't. Okay, not a problem. All right, so after that, then you also got your trusty thermostat. Now, obviously, you need one of these when you're out in the battlefield. Of course, actually, I remember being in the Army, actually, we have different, you know, solid steel canteens. But in any case, this is okay because it's in the new tech age. At least this one doesn't rust, right? Comes with this rucksack, or not rucksack, this swing sack, or whatever you want to pronounce it, call it. I'm not that good with so many detailed accessory names. But let's take a look. Does this unzip? Yes, it does unzip. So you can actually stick some, you know, you can stick those rounds inside here, extra ammo clips. It swings around the side of his body. It's really good. I mean, this is just... Again, all these accessories are just quite amazing. If you all get this version of Snake Eyes, I'm not sure if it's readily available. I'm sure they still sell some on eBay, but probably for some puka prices. Here on the side, this is basically, let me remove that silencer. This is basically only the accessories that you get when you go for the G.I. Joe Retaliation Snake Eyes. Yeah, I mean, yes, you get a nice semi-automatic, and of course the, let's see, the silencer is already attached, so this is not detachable. Okay, so you got some silver detailing for its little light. You got plastic right here for the red dot sight, so that's okay. This stock does extend, but it's not full. But still, okay, not too bad. He doesn't come with a sling, so that you can't actually grasp around. He's actually got to hold it. And then, of course, he's got his sidearm right here. All right, so there's his sidearm. Also quite good. Let's see, does the clip come out? Yes, it does. So the clip comes out. He only has that one clip, though, I believe, and it does cock back. And actually, it's spring-loaded, actually. It's spring. It's a spring. Okay, good. So, I mean, that's different from, you know, it's a little bit of an upgrade. Of course, I would prefer, again, more ammunition clips. He does come with two miniature, you could say, knives right here. I kind of find it very interesting that they have this little design where the knife blade, and these are not metal. This is actually plastic, so it's just silver painted plastic. So it's not like his two katana swords right here, which here, these are actually aluminum. You can't actually bend this. This is not bendable, so but take a look. So he comes with two of them. However, he can only holster one. He only has one sheath for one. So there you go. So you got two knives. So those are his accessories, and that's for this one here. That's for the G.I. Joe Retaliation from Hottoys. And honestly to God, I mean, I like both Snake Eyes. I am just really impressed by this version of Snake Eyes. Not just because, you know, he comes with so many cool accessories. You got his base, you got his two heads right there, you got timber right there, you got all these decked out attachments that can be loaded up, but it really is, I mean, he's looking, for me, his looking, it does look like a bit more like how you would look tactically if you were out and about, right? If you were that special commando, you would definitely be wearing something like this. Not so much like this. This maybe you could go for urban warfare nowadays. I don't know, maybe this is the suit of the future. I'm not sure. I would definitely, recommend this guy. He would be behind my back, cover my back all the time. We have all the weapons set out and ready to be armed. There you got Timber waiting for his trusty friend Snake Eyes to check his sword to make sure it's nice and sharp. Obviously it's gonna be nice and sharp. Look at all those weapons. He is totally ready, but wait, something's up. That water bottle? Of course not! Hey, who's that? It's Quiet from Metal Gear!
And go back to silence. I am Quiet.
Now we know exactly what happened to Quiet when she left the big boss at the end of Metal Gear Phantom Pain. You just joined up with Snake Eyes, didn't you? Fantastic! Like the trio here is now ready to go. They are all fully armed. Here on the left side, we've got ourselves our Hottoys version of Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe Retaliation, which is Uzi. He's got his sword in the back. He's also got his side pistol, just a side pistol, 2 knives. Then we got our Sideshow right here, unsheathing his ninja blade. He's got his frag grenades, and of course, he's got his flashbangs and so many ammo clips. And on the back, of course, he's strutting on the side. He's got his HK, a sub weapon on the bottom. And of course, we also have Quiet from Metal Gear Solid. She's got that huge extended sniper rifle, as if she really needed that. And of course, she's got a few armaments, not too much. I think the biggest armament, we all know what that's gonna be. But wait, hey, what are you doing? Hey, Timber, what's going on? You want someone to scratch your belly at this time? This Snake Eyes is scratching his head. This Snake Eyes is for sure scratching his head. He's probably thinking, hey, what's going on? It's time to go into action. Why are you just giving him a belly rub? And then everyone else is probably thinking to themselves, hey now, why can't that be me? Oh, in another dimension, we've got Snake Eyes, and Snake Eyes trying to hold off Thanos. Oh my goodness, and take a look right there. There's Timber trying to hold Thanos' gauntlet from trying to clench fists and using those Infinity Stones. What's gonna happen? Hey, check out those blades. Check it out, even that thick skin of the Titan's neck right there can't be pierced from his blade. Uh-oh, Snake Eyes, what are you gonna do? But luckily, we've got Quiet right there ready to aim her sniper rifle and take Thanos out. Can they do it? Can they do it? That's right. Timber managed to get the Infinity Gauntlet. Good job, boy. And here we have all 3 of these immaculate commandos right here are all pointing their weapons right at Thanos' head. This is kind of like what happened at the end of the first Avengers movie. I guess Thanos, you know how it is now. When you get everybody pointing their weapons right at you, you know how Loki feels, don't you? Hey everybody, thanks for watching the review. I hope you all like it. I finally got to the Snake Eyes Sideshow, and of course I can bring in the Hottoys figure as well, because of course these are old figurines, old models, old stuff that's probably been on YouTube for ages, but I know that many of you have asked this review for me to do it, and that's very, very flattering. So this is a way I portray it this way, as well as of course adding in that nice new Metal Gear Phantom Menace character, right? Quiet. It's been a favorite of mine ever since that Phantom Pain came out on the PS4. I love that character, and it was so great to get the third-party company 1/6 scale of her, which I wanted to add in this review too. Also, I just want to say, in my opinion, overall, if you were going to get any of these Snake Eyes, I'd have to go with the Sideshow, even though that is an older version. And of course, the G.I. Joe Retaliation version is okay, but I just think hands down, the Sideshow is just a genuine representation of how Snake Eyes should be, and not to mention, it's got so many weapons. I mean, that is just like Commando. When you say Commando on the title, it is really Commando. The Commando needs all those weapons, accessories, not just those ninja blades blades and knives, but you need all of those like weaponry, bullets, ammos, satchel packs, grenades, everything you can arm your man to, you know, get the job done. That's what you got to do. I mean, it's cool and all with the retaliation version of Snake Eyes, but I just really love that SideShow version. It's just amazing. Not to mention, okay, that 1/6 scale of timber is also quite nice. The only flaw particularly about it is really that it is top heavy, and they could do maybe tighter joints around the ankle so that he's more posable. He is too heavy, so that's why you can't get him in a very good standing pose. Other than that, I mean, the artistic like decoration and like the shading and everything of timber is great. I haven't seen actually a 1/6 scale figure like this before because they made so many hinges around it to make him very movable, posable. You could see how he could just, you know, twist his whole body around just like a real animal can. In any case, I also want to say I am actually very flattered that this past week when I'm doing my shopping and whatnot, I've seen a lot of people who recognize me from the channel, and that is just really shocking actually. It's super shocking because honestly, I was actually just doing this channel for pretty much at a hobby basis. In the beginning, actually, it started up more on the fact of, you know, doing some videos for kids because I work in the education field, and then it just, you know, I got kind of tired of that, so I wanted to just do what I like, which is, you know, toy collecting and of course toy reviews. And I am just really, I expected this audience to be mostly international, right? So it is still international. However, I am very flattered to know that this past week especially, I have run into a lot of you viewers who are actually living here in Hong Kong. I mean, the guy in Sino Center the other day at Hobby Base, I couldn't speak Chinese. I'm so sorry. My Chinese is so bad. But you held the elevator door when I was going in, and I forgot to ask your name because I didn't know how to say it in Chinese. I still don't know, but you know who you are. And then you guys over at Freeway Toys who met me with the Star Wars Mandalorian Commando. That was so cool, guys. You guys told me about that. And what was it? I got one name, Steven, right? Steven, okay, and you have your son over in Canada. I do remember that, I hope. And you told me that your son is also watching me from Canada, so I'm really shocked, actually. I didn't really expect this channel, as small as it is, to actually have so much attention. And also, one more is also from a big shout out to Todd, who's a very good, you know, he's an awesome man. He's also another fan and collector as well here in Hong Kong, who met up with me just recently. He actually came by to this, like, I gave him a tour of this this place that I'm working at. And he brought a special gift right here, and this right here, I've got to thank you again, Todd, because honestly, when you first, you know, I didn't want you to bring in a gift. I am too flattered, especially finding out when my colleagues had told me what this was in the beginning. I thought it was pretty cool. But I didn't actually know that this is actually a kind of like Picasso of the toy industry. This is something by the name of Montclair, and this is a fashion artistic type. This statue right here, which is actually really cool looking, of this man in his, like, you know, nice you would say North Pole jacket. Okay, this is a limited edition item. There are only so many made in the whole world. This is from a designer, I guess Montclair, you could say. I don't know a whole detail about it, but everyone was looking at this and they were like, oh my god, you got this. I'm like, yeah, it's a nice statue. It was a gift from, you know, a friend here, a fan here. And I was like, wow, I did not actually know that this is like a Picasso of the toy world. So Todd, big shout out to you. Thank you for the gift. I am so stoked about everything, and you know, it's really good to meet you. And so in any case, I don't want to make this this video any more longer than it has to be. Again, so a big shout out to all of you all locally here in Hong Kong who were telling me that you're waiting to hopefully see me, which I can, like, why would you want to see who I am, man? Why you want to wait around the toy shop? I'm flattered. And I remember there was another one with the girls over in McDonald's, and that's another story. You girls are fans as well, which I find very flattering. You know, you girls, you know who you are, who met me at McDonald's and say, you're from Mr. Stan Show. I was like, yes. Okay. Anyway, this is too long, guys. All right. So, if any case, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the figures and whatnot. Did you like Snake Eyes? Did you like, you know, Quiet? Did you like the, you know, how did you like to think of the representation of everything? Please leave a comment below. And of course, again, if you're not a subscriber and you want to see more stuff of this kind of reviews and other stuff here in Hong Kong, please subscribe. I'm Mr. Stan, and I'll see everybody on the next video.